Hello everybody. In this video I will show you how you can manage the table data using EasyD and CRUDS. Now CRUDS is an acronym and it stands for Create, Read, Update, Delete and Search. So it's pretty much the same as CRUD but with some additional features like pagination and searching. Now the first thing we need to do is to actually define the table we want to create the CRUDS for. And to accomplish this you need to open this EasyD configuration global file. Go to this getGeneratorConfig method and add the following. Now once this is added, it will ask you for the table which the CRUDS will be generated for. Here we are using the account table, which you can also see here on the top. Once you have done that, you need to run an EasyD command, the S command after servlet or CRUDS modified. So let's just run that. Once the command is completed, you can see that EasyD has generated us a new file, account CRUDS class. Next step is to actually use this class in our API. So let's just open the API, and here you can see the endpoint account CRUDS servlet. So let's just add this account CRUDS input into our servlet input. And to do that, I have it here. So I'll just copy it. And then I'll just import the required libraries. And then I will also add this input to our output, but I will just change this input to output. So now we have defined the input and output for this API endpoint. And the next step is to actually bind the output and input together. And to do that, I have here this one. And then I will also include the libraries. And here you can see that we are using the requested data CRUDS. We are running it through this class, and then we are returning the result. So once that is done, we also need to do the API in our client side, so the JavaScript version of this API. And how to do that is to use a plugin in EasyD. So let's just run this command first. And here you can see this web create command. So let's run that. And once that command is completed, we can see that the EasyD has generated us API here. And here we have the same endpoint that we now can use on the client side. So let's run this app in Tomcat using this T command, run app in Tomcat. And we don't need the incremental build, so I'll just use no. And once the app is running, we can copy this endpoint here for this demo. So it is the same as you can see here, but it will just use this CRUDS endpoint for our demo purposes. So I'll just open up, and now we can actually use the CRUDS. So we can create these new account classes, and if we are creating enough of them and refresh the page, we can now see the pagination in action, and you can actually reorder these results. And if we are using or giving these some names, you can see that we can reorder these results as well. So now it went to the second page, and if we do that, you can see that it reorders these. And then we can have multiple query windows, and we can search the results and still reorder them. So that is basically how the CRUDS and table data management works in EasyD. Thank you for watching.